Hi, everyone. Welcome to Motivational Moments today. And I have a special guest. In honor of National Dog Day, which I found out on Facebook, I brought Frankie. Hello, Frankie. Frankie is a 16-year-old Chihuahua, and he does sing like Frank Sinatra, like his namesake. So this is Frankie, and he gives me such joy. Anyway, happy Dog Day, Frankie. Oh, I hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to talk to you today about the first step in the GUTS formula that I developed and I counsel people. It is gain knowledge. And that's the first step in staying motivated for more than a day is to gain knowledge. And what that means is whether you're gaining knowledge in a subject for your career or a hobby or just some general knowledge, what happens is the more we learn, the more we grow, the more we can empower ourselves and others, and we become an expert in our field or just become more knowledgeable about a subject. And what that does is it builds our confidence. And confidence is so important. It makes us feel good. And when we're confident and happy and positive, other people want to be around us. And I think this is so very important. I'm going to give you a couple examples that might help you set the framework. When I was in Chicago before we moved to Florida, and I was in the television and advertising industry, I felt like I really needed to know more about the industry, and I wanted to meet more women that were involved in advertising because there weren't as many women in executive roles back then. So I joined a club called the Women's Advertising Club of Chicago. And I think it was a really old club. It had started in like 1902, filled with all kinds of traditions, and it was just wonderful. I started out as a member, and then I learned about the club. I learned about the people. I became a membership chair and then was on various committees. And I believe 3 or 4 years later, I became president of this prestigious advertising club for women in the industry. And that really helped. Not only did it help me in my career and understand the advertising business, but it also gave me so much more confidence. I really had a better handle on what was going on in the industry, and I made so many great connections that one of the jobs that I had achieved and was promoted into was one of the biggest reasons was because I was so connected in the industry, and the perception was that I had a great knowledge of the advertising industry. And you can do that with anything, whether you want to grow herbs or you want to learn astrology or you want to learn how to take better photos. There's something out there for you. One of my dear friends, Dr. Connie Hahn, I met her about 10 years ago in Jacksonville when she was a heart surgeon, I believe at Shands back then. She's always learning and she's growing. And I talked to her about a month ago and we were laughing because I think she has like probably at least 3 master's degrees in various subjects. She's a lifelong learner and she does that because she loves to learn, and it's really helped her in other areas, especially in the nonprofit arena and things like that. My dad, most of you probably know about my dad, who's 95 and a half, going to be 96 next year. When he retired, he started taking up photography. And he became really, really good at it. He's an award-winning nature photographer, but he's always learning to this day. He is on Facebook. He's got a computer. He's got an iPhone. He is digitally enhancing the photos that he takes. He goes to camera club meetings. He's still exhibiting his work and doing programs. So it really helps you stay young and feel confident and inspire other people to do the same. So there's many opportunities to do that. Even in real estate, I find myself, I've had my license for 16 years, and every time I've earned a new either designation or gone to a national conference or get involved with the local board of realtors, I feel like I've really grown in that profession, met great people, and I just feel more confident. In fact, I earned the It's called a SRES designation. Recently, it's called Seniors Real Estate Specialist. And that's just learning more about what seniors need in this particular area of their lives in this era. And also, their needs are different than somebody that's a first time home buyer. So there's many things that we can do to gain knowledge. And like I said, it could be in your profession, it could be in your hobby, it could be just general knowledge. How many people have trouble with technology? Yeah, just saying. So, in order to overcome some of those things that can hold us back, I want to learn more. I want to learn how to do DocuSign and e-sign on my contracts so that it's easier for people to be able to sign and make it more of a seamless transition. But for me, I always depend on somebody else to do that for me. But I'm going to gain more knowledge in that area so that I could do it myself. And I could do it when I want and how I can do it and learn something new. Also, social media. How many of you have something about social media that maybe you're just not quite an expert in? And you don't have to be an expert, but is there something you can learn about? Do you want to know about Facebook Live or LinkedIn or anything else? I can't stress this enough. It is so important that we build our knowledge base and build that confidence so we can be an inspiration to others around us, and most importantly, to help ourselves. So go out there, gain knowledge, and become more confident and an expert in your field. And I will talk to you next week when we finish up the 4-step guts formula with the S, which is to set realistic goals and visualize them happening. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.